Are you a leader, a person of influence, or a content creator who is serious about building their online business? Then our team is for you. I work with 6- and 7-figure earners in the industry, and we're looking for new talent that we can train, coach, and mentor to reach their highest levels. So if you're a committed, hardworking, and coachable individual, send in an application down below to join our team now.
I want to talk about two different mindsets, two different people that are on this call here today. And I want you to identify yourself. You don't have to say it to anybody, but you're a number one or number two. A number one, I was a number one. I am a number one. A number one is somebody that this is all you're focused on. This is your main focus. This is where your heart, your head is. It's what you wake up thinking about. This is what you want to spend all your time doing. Eazybot. You're a number one. Like, it's central to you. And then there's the number twos, and one isn't better than the other, just different. And it's important that you recognize and understand what category you fall in. And you may move from one place to another over time, but our number twos are, you see Eazybot as an opportunity, as a pathway to help you get from where you are today to where you want to go. It's a vehicle to help you to accomplish some goals that are important to you, but it isn't core. You've got something else that's like really core to you, and that's what's got the majority of your attention. And that's wonderful. And guys, I want to point something out here that's unique. And Coach just touched on this. For my number twos, I'm going to talk to my number twos here. If you're a number two, I'm so glad you're here. And I want you to be so very glad you're here, because you have an opportunity. We've chosen affiliate marketing, network marketing, sharing this opportunity and sharing the revenue from the opportunity as our model to grow Eazybot. And one of the things that's unique, if you're a number two, is that if you are a number two in any other network marketing, affiliate marketing organization, you're going to struggle harder than most. And the reason for that is that the success that we're talking about that is possible, the success that you see in the sizzle videos and big leaders talk about with the big incomes, it requires a certain degree of focus and attention, because you've got to constantly be feeding and growing your teams. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to focus here and we're going to give intention to it. But for my number twos, it's important that you appreciate, it's important that you know that this business is designed in such a way that even if you never share this with anybody or you don't build a huge team, the product alone is designed to make you money. And that means two things. The first thing that it means is that you are setting yourself, just as a user of the product, you're setting yourself up on a trajectory to achieve and build wealth and income for yourself. So you've got that base covered. And then the more people you introduce that to, much like my friend who called me, his core isn't here, but his phone call sparked something in me that totally transformed my life. Guys, you just never know. If you're a number two on this call, make those phone calls. Be okay, do the thing that's got your attention, that's got your heart. Do that thing, but really take advantage of the fact that when you introduce somebody to Eazybot, you're introducing them to something that doesn't take a lot of effort, skill, time, energy, focus. They can set it up, they can watch the bot work, run for them, and they can have the confidence that it's going to work and it's going to make them profits in the crypto market, no matter what's happening. You guys know the story. My number twos, you've got an amazing opportunity, because any other network marketing deal, guys, you got to grind, you got to focus, and you got to make it happen. You've got to actually be able to shift your attention towards that opportunity in such a way that you get the results that you're looking for. And don't get me wrong, you're going to need to have some intention and some attention towards Eazybot if you want to achieve certain results. But you have a bonus that's working for you. You have this added benefit of having a product that is so amazing at doing what it does. For my number twos, a couple notes for you guys to take. We've talked about this over the last few weeks. These are the things that you're going to focus on. You've got to get really dialed into the fundamentals. Fundamentals are staying consistent and persistent. A couple of things that we've talked about are preparation. How do you get prepared? You get prepared in your perspective, in your mindset. That's why we start off these calls on Saturdays with a word of gratitude, with thinking about where our minds focus. That video that we played this morning, we're producing those every single Saturday. We're going to produce motivational, inspirational videos. They'll go out on our YouTube channel every single Saturday. We'll play that. We'll start our Saturday calls with that, because that's how important it is. That's the culture that we want to establish with Eazybot. And so getting your mind right, getting your perspective right about what you want to accomplish and how you're going to accomplish it. Preparation is planning your time, planning what you're going to do this week. You've got a week ahead of you. Where's your time going? If you've got something else that's got your attention, that's got your heart, then it's even more important for you to be able to chart out some time for your Eazybot business. You don't need a whole lot of it. You need an hour or two, 3 to 5 hours. You decide, 10 hours, you pick a number, put it on your calendar, do whatever it is that you can get yourself organized so that you're prepared. Practice, know your product, know the product story, and know where to get help when you don't have answers. Spend some time getting dialed in so that you can be efficient. Because if your heart and your attention somewhere else, when you're in front of Eazybot and you're talking about Eazybot, you want to be proficient with it. So thank you for being on this call. That's definitely an important part of your practice and your preparation. Then you need people. You need to know how to get people into your funnels, into conversations with you about Eazybot. You have to have some ideas of where you're going to get those people from. We're doing those trainings here on these calls. And you got to be prepared to execute some form of leadership. The more you're able to help your people, again, going back to my own personal story, the thing that grew our team as fast as it did was the fact that we were willing to serve the people. We were willing to do the hard work that would have kept them from, that would have stopped most people from moving forward. What does your form of leadership look like? What are you really good at? What are you better at than most that you can contribute to your team? Do that and be consistent with it. Do presentations, attend presentations. Guys, if you haven't checked out the Eazybot schedule and jumped on one of these calls that we have throughout the week, then you're missing an opportunity to sharpen your saw. You know, there's a story of if you have to chop down a tree, do you want to spend 8 hours chopping at the tree? Do you want to spend 7 hours sharpening your axe and 1 hour chopping down the tree? Guys, spend a little bit of your time in the coming week. Jump on some of these calls, get fresh, support the calls. Your attendance helps give confidence to the story that other people are hearing as well. Sometimes it's not just about you, why you want to show up on calls. All right, and then finally, just got to be persistent, guys. Be persistent with it. So those are my number twos. You've got some fundamentals, get really dialed in and get really tactical about how you're going to build your Eazybot business. For my number ones, I want to talk to you guys because what I really want you guys to focus on, your number one, this is the thing that you want to do. And this is where you want your intention, your attention. This is where you want to build real wealth. You want to accelerate your income, both in trading and you want to, and in our affiliate program. Guys, the very, very first thing and the most important thing that you've got to do, and you've got to make it a habit to do this every day, is you've got to make sure that your mind is focused in the right direction. Because ultimately, you're going to create what you believe. If you believe that you're going to be successful, if you believe you're going to build a massive team, if you believe, fill in the blank. If you believe it, that's what you're moving in the direction of. And so the first thing you've got to be really, really intentional about, for my number ones, is that you got to be really clear about what you're here to accomplish. And the second thing that I want you to be really intentional about, especially in the coming week, what's the thing that you're really good at? What's the thing that you're really, really good at? Here's the thing that I've observed. So we talked about the amazing marketing system, professional funnels, and all of these tools that we're building for you guys. But here's the thing that I know most people aren't going to use those. It's crazy, right? It's kind of crazy because we spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of energy knowing fully well that most people aren't going to use those tools. But for the few people that will, they're very, very, very powerful tools. If you're a number one, it's okay if sending out funnels and doing all those things that are digital isn't your thing, but you got to find your thing. You've got to find that thing that you're good at, or you can get good at very quickly, and it excites you to do it. Are you good at just talking to people, and you got to find places to go meet people? You've got to find that thing, and it might not be clear to you right this moment, but it's worth spending some time. That's your preparation that you want to go into in the coming week. What are you doing to help you get really clear about your path to how you're going to build your business? For me, I got really clear. I knew that I could learn this thing that was a challenge to everybody else. I could get good enough at it, and I had the time to be able to do it. And so I could use my time, and I could use my ability to learn quickly, and I could deliver that into my team. And that absolutely exploded our business, probably more than anything else that commitment alone exploded my business. Guys, there is something that each and every one of you, especially if you're a number one, there is something that you've got inside of you. There's something that you already know how to do. There's something that you uniquely are equipped to do for your team and for your team members that will totally transform your business. And the clearer you become about that, spend some time thinking about it, writing about it, do whatever works for you, pray about it, meditate about it, but get clarity for yourself and then get committed to it. Doesn't matter what it is, get committed to it. Doesn't matter if you don't know how it's going to turn into the results. Sometimes the results aren't even about you, it's about someone else. You've already got a tool that's building you wealth and bringing income for you passively. Get focused on what you're doing in order to serve the people, the team that you're introducing and your team members are introducing, and set that as your foundation, and then just keep going. Guys, a year and a half ago, very, very little exposure and experience to the crypto markets. Somebody called me out of the blue, introduced it to me, and changed my life forever. Today, I'm the chief operating officer and part owner in a company a year and a half later. This is the journey that somebody else helped me to get started on. And I'm so appreciative of that. And there are people that are looking for opportunities, looking for solutions, and you've got it. All right, it's close to the top of the hour, and there was a couple of updates that I did want to go through, or really just one update that I wanted to go through. I'm going to assume most of you have already seen the update that we announced for the organization view, but I want to go through it just in case there are some of you who haven't. First, before I go through it, let me just make sure that you all understand we released this in a beta version. So there are known effects that are not quite dialed in yet. This was a release that we were planning initially for towards the end of August. And because you guys have been really persistent about how important it was, we made the decision to release it in its most functional version. So we got it to where it was functional. You guys could use it. It could improve your ability to build your business and communicate within your organizations. So there's more to come, lots more to come, in fact. But if you are in your Eazybot dashboard, you're going to click on go to Affiliate Center. And then from the Affiliate Center, you want to go to My Organization. And then from My Organization, you're going to see a page that looks like this. So there are 3 different page views that you're going to see in your organization module. You're going to see your organization view, you're going to see a level view, and then you're going to see a member view. Okay, so your organization view is giving you the entire view of your entire organization. So that's what you land on when you click, when you get to this page. And it's going to tell you what you're looking at here. So this indicator here is pretty important. So what you're looking at here, the summary up here is based on what you're viewing. Okay, so when you're looking at direct referrals, active bots, free, advanced, and VIP, it's based on what you're viewing. So we're viewing our organization, and in this example, this individual has 6 referrals. Right now, active bots are not displaying accurately, so that whatever number you're seeing, it's that program is still being done to push that data to your reporting module. It's going to give us a little bit of time to get that dialed in. This organization has 373 free members, 53 advanced, and 11 VIP. Now from here, we can see how the organization breaks down. And you're only going to see the number of levels that you have people on. So in this case, this organization or this person doesn't have anybody in their organization on level 8. So it's not displaying level 8. So it's not going to display all 20 levels and a bunch of zeros. It's only going to show you up to the level that you have people on. So from here, we can then see what's happening on each of these levels. So on my level 1, I can see that there are 6 people, 5, no advanced, 1 VIP, and of course the bots are still getting dialed in, and so forth. For each of these levels, we can kind of see what the performance is. And so you can dial into this a little bit more by either clicking on the level here, or we can go to this drop down here and choose what level we want to go to. So let's say we want to go to level 4. So I see that my level 4 is my most active level. I want to dial in there and see what's going on. So when I'm on my level 4, now what I'm able to see is, keep in mind, you are now looking at your view of level 4, which means that the total members is total members on your level 4. Total active bots will represent active bots on level 4. Same thing for free, advanced, and VIP members, all related to the view. Okay, so right now we're looking at the level 4 view. If we wanted to go to any other level, we could go back to the go to and switch from level 4 to any other level and then just click go. If to get back to the total organization view, there's 2 ways to get there. You can hit the reset button, or you can hit my organization up here in the navigation. All right, so from your level view, now we can get into the member view. So we're looking at the level. We can see all of the members that are on this level. They're all going to be listed here. And by the way, all of these headers are sortable. So you click on username, it'll sort them alphabetically. Click on package, it'll sort them by free, advanced, or VIP. Click on user ID, it'll sort them numerically. Click on sponsor, it'll sort them by sponsor, so forth and so on. Some of that sorting, specifically right now, I know directs and total organization, that sorting isn't working the way we intended just yet. So give us a little bit of time. That's still being dialed in. But when that comes in, you'll be able to sort by, if you want to see who are the, who's the person that has the most directly sponsored members, then you'll be able to find that by clicking on directs, and it'll sort that to the top. And same thing with organization. Who's the person that has the largest organization beneath them? And you'll be able to see that from there. All right, so now I've identified maybe somebody that I want to know a little bit more about. I want to know more about their organization. I can go ahead and click on that person's name. So in this case, I'm going to click a name, and that's going to take me to the member view. Okay, so we went from organization view to level view, and now we're at the member view. And on the member view, again, the summary at the top here refers to what we're viewing. So this summary, direct referrals, refers to this person having 17 direct referrals. In their total organization, they've got the number, whatever number of bots is displayed here. And then total free, advanced, and VIP is going to be displayed there as well. All right, so same thing can happen here. So now we're on the member view, and we're looking at level 4 for this particular user. Now, if I wanted to go into one of these users, one of their downline, so I can dial into this organization by simply clicking into members further and further down. So I can click any of these usernames, and that will then become my level 5 with that user's name. As it is today, if you do that dialing into the organization, so we can go into, say, level 4, and then if we clicked, we clicked into someone else, it's still going to say level 4 with that person's name, even though you're on level 5. Known issue that will get resolved, but it's just the way it is as of today. So when it's functional as it should be, it'll say what level that person is on and the username. And so you're always aware of what you're looking at in the summary. And guys, I think that's it. We're so excited to be able to deliver this for you, because you guys have asked for it for a long time. And I know how important it has been to giving you visibility to your organization.